I remember sitting in a conference, and I think it's okay if I name the company. A representative from TELUS gets up and starts talking about research that I was peripherally associated with. I had been helping another organization, and took the data that we had collected and completely unintentionally totally misrepresented and what it meant, and kind of flipped it. So a lot of the work we do is trying to get past that scary internet, you must protect children because the way you protect children is by putting them under surveillance kind of discourse. So young people often talk about how annoying that discourse is and how their lives are they're looking for agency in network spaces, not to be placed under surveillance. They need anonymity for their own purposes. Like it's complicated, right? So, an industry rep stands up and says, yes, we are associated with an organization that did this research. It wasn't paid for by them. And you can see that, we need more regulations, and we need to be able to break into these kinds of accounts so we can put kids under surveillance to protect them. It was the opposite of what our research participants had said. Back in the information superhighway days, I, again, was peripherally involved with a project that came up with the statistic that 15% of kids have talked to someone that they don't know in the real world on the internet. And that turned into a 5-year campaign of PSAs funded by big tech companies of swings. A cute little girl on a swing, and then all of a sudden the swing is empty and black and white, fade out. 15% of kids talk to strangers on the internet. Guys sitting in front of computers, in undershirts, kind of like 15% of kids talk to strangers. Took us 5 years to get into the field and do the qualitative work and then the quantitative work to prove that they were talking to their grandmother who lived in Pakistan, or their uncle that lived in India they'd never met, or their friend, their neighbors in a soccer team, and they play soccer across town. So they got talking to some of the people that play with their friend. So what do? You do more research, and next time you're a lot more careful with the research you do.